Hi, welcome to 85 from Yang Style Traditional Tai Chi. I'm super happy to be doing part 3 of the 85 forms. Like I said before, the third part is a little bit it's interesting because there are a lot of kicks. So before we go into the routine, I'll explain a little bit what you can do, some of the exercises you can do to improve on how high you can kick. Maybe you start off kicking this high, and then slowly when you work on the flexibility, opening up your hip, there are a lot of exercises you can do. I can share with you some over here, or you can check into your internet and look for what are the hip exercises can open up your hip. Flexibility also. So basically opening up your hip, you can do your, if you lie down, you do the figure 4, right? Cross your leg like a figure 4. You bring this in, bring in your leg, and you pull. Use your elbow to push your this bent knee down, and you pull this leg inward. So you pull this inward this way, pull in this way, and push. Your elbow is pushing your left knee out, right? When you do this push, you'll feel that your hip is being opened up. All right, then the other one is to stretch out your hamstring here at the back. So if you can kneel down here, and then you stretch forward and sit back. Just sit back, you are stretching out your hamstring here, right? So the other thing you can do is to put your leg up on a ceiling, on a tabletop, or on a cupboard top or anything, and then you press down. That's stretching out your hamstring. And the other one is stretching out your quad. So the other stretching out your quad, if you are stretching out your hamstring here, you can lean forward, bring in your leg, and pull in this way. As you pull in, it's like bringing your heel to touch your bottom, and then look up, and do this way, you feel the stretch of your quads here. So you're stretching out your quad, you're stretching out your hamstring, then you can try your split, right? You try your split. So that in that way you can work on flexibility. Now the second thing that you need to work on is the strength of your core. So when you bring in your knee, even before reaching out your leg, is to bring in your knee as high as you can, right? This one is how high you're gonna kick. Not exactly that high, but then the higher you bring up your knee, the higher chance of you being able to kick up high. So pull in, or stay here for maybe 1 whole minute, right? Point your toe down. So when you're doing this, you are working your core strength. You're working your quads here to pull in and then also your standing leg, your bottom muscles and your leg muscle, all standing up tall, learning to stand up tall. All right, and then after that, learn to kick up, and then stay there for 5 counts. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then bend your knee and relax. Right, and then you try the other leg as well. So these are some of the exercises you can do to improve on your kicks. Now, without further ado, let me start with the routine, the third section of 85 form. So we finish with section 2, the second part. We finish with a single whip, 单边. Now, after your single whip, sink down, shift your weight to your right leg, turn your toe in down this way as you flip your palm and push outward, and look at your right hand. And then as you bring up your arm, bend your right arm, lift up your heel. Right, bend your right arm, lift up your heel. Bend your right arm, lift up your heel, and then pull in and pat down. So that's called high pat on horse, 高探马. All right, and then after that, pull open, so opposite direction. Open your both arms, so open, and then bring in your leg. And then step out diagonally with your heel. Pull in and push out. So in and out this way. And then drop your left hand. Up, down, draw a vertical circle. vertical circle, turn your body face 45. Your foot is already more than 40. It's not turning, pointing straight 45. It's more than this 45 because after that, I'm going to scoop up. So sink down. 欲上先下. So before you go up, you go down first. So you scoop down, sink down. Your right hand on the outside because you're going to do a right toe kick first. So you sink down as you stand up tall with your knee up first. And then do your toe kick. Now hand and leg must be in the same direction. Right? Then spread out. So same direction. Don't do your kick this way. Don't kick out this way. Right hand and then this angle is a little bit more than 90 degrees. Right, scoop down and toe kick and turn out a little bit. Bend your knee and then step out with your heel. Pull in and push with your left hand out. And then look at the other corner of the room. Then up, down, open up your arm. Left hand on the outside. Right, down and then stand up tall. And then do another toe kick. Then open up your toe. And bend your knee, cross your hand. Right, so you're gonna turn counterclockwise. Means you're turning to the left. Right, again, before 欲左先右. So before you turn to the left, you go a little bit to your right. So when you have this point, right, you turn a little bit to the right, you sink down to the right, and then open up your knee, and you can swing up here. So this knee, open up your knee first. Let this be a momentum, right, to push, and then you lift up your toe. So as this swing up, lift up your toe, your heel is the fulcrum, and then you'll be able to turn to this side. So from here, turn 135 degrees. No need to turn 180, just 135, so that you're facing 135, you kick out here, which is 180 from the front. All right? So I'm gonna do that. After you turn to this side, you do your left heel kick. All right, so I'm going to do this whole part of the routine from my back view so they can follow and do it together with me. All right, so you have single width. Bend your knee, shift your weight to your right leg. Turn your left toe in, open up your arm, reach forward. Look at the direction of your right hand. And bend your right arm, lift up. See? Bend your right arm, lift up your toe. Do a high pat on horse. So your arm go down, hand come in, left hand come in. All right, then open up both arms, bring in your leg. Step out diagonally with your heel first and push diagonally. And drop this left arm right on the outside. So you're low first and then stand up tall. Breathe in. As you breathe out, kick. Toe kick. And turn. And bend your knee. Bend your standing leg. Reach out with your heel. Pull in and push out. And drop your right arm up, down. So your left is on the outside. Stand up tall. Breathe in. Hold your breath and kick. Toe kick. Open up. And cross your hand as you bend your knee. Sink down, turn a little bit to your right before you swing over to this side. Stand up tall and do your heel kick. Drop your hand to this side. You do 2 brush knee. 1 brush knee. Turn out. Bring up your arm, bring in your leg. Bend your arm, reach out your leg. Brush knee and push. All right, you learn your brush knee in your earlier videos that you can watch. Now you turn your toe out, just like you're going to do another brush knee. But instead of that, you do turn this way and turn that way. It's like drawing a vertical 8 this way, right? So from your brush knee, turn out this way. Follow the direction of your hand and turn this way. And then after that, turn again, bring it to become a fist, then brush knee and punch down, right? 手底捶 is a punch downward. Then you sit back, shift your weight to your right leg. And turn around, sit down on your left leg, bring in your arm, drop down your left hand, bring in your right leg, and then punch out. Okay, so I'm going to show you from the front view what I do after the punch out. So imagine you have done your toe kick, right? Turn in, turn out here. Excuse me. Then you do your right heel kick and I drop. Oh, sorry, I should be doing the other direction, right? So after your downward punch, you sit back. Turn around, put down your toe, and face the back here. And put down your hand, bring in your leg. Right, all your weight on your left leg. Do your punch out. Now, a very common mistake when people punch, they go forward this way. When they do a punch, they go forward. Right, don't do that. There's no any strength here. So it's opposite. Your weight is at the back. This way. This way. All right. So when you bring down your hand, drop down your hand, bring in your leg. And then you punch out this side. Okay, your weight is on your left leg. Right? Right, punch out this way. And then pull in your fist as you push out your left hand. Palm down. And then the fist go out again on the cross over your left arm. Then flip both sides. Turn and bring it in down this way. Punch down this way. And up. Cross punch here. Cross. This hand is here. And pull in. Block. Parry. And punch. Step forward and punch. And then release your hand. Scoop up. Sink down. Stand up tall. You do a right heel kick. Then bend your knee. Lower your leg by bending your standing leg. And then shift your weight to your right leg. Lift up your left toe. Like flip your hand. Step out diagonally. Open your arm and pull together. And look up. This is crouch hit the tiger. Alright, crouch hit the tiger is both fists facing outward. Alright, so after your right heel kick, imagine you have done your right heel kick. Bend down, shift your weight to your right leg, lift up your left heel. Bring in your left hand. And then you reach out with your heel, open up your both arms, clench your fist, and close in this way. Alright, this is your rib. Punch the forehead here. So reach forward a little bit and turn and look. Right, crouch hit the tiger. So basically, crouch hit the tiger can be both sides. This is the left crouch hit the tiger. Later on, we'll have a right crouch hit the tiger. Alright, 叫打虎 hit the tiger. Okay, so after the crouch hit the tiger here, right, sit back, turn your fist upward here. Then turn to the front here. Shift your weight to your left leg. Hug a ball. Swing downward. So like tilt downward. And then reach forward, open up your arm. And pull in again for the right crouch. Hit the tiger. Right? 右打虎. And then sit back. Turn around. Stand up tall. Do another heel kick. And reach forward. So when you do that, if you look at the side view, so after your heel kick, bend your knee, reach forward, suck in your stomach here, reach forward, and then turn, pull in, reach forward here, reach forward, down and up. All right, that's punch your opponent's ears. So from your crouch hit the tiger, turn around for your heel kick. After your heel kick, bend your knee, reach forward, pull in to your waist, and look at your left hand as you shift forward, punch downward first before you go up here. All right, so don't lean forward, don't go this way. Some people go this way. Always look at the opponent. It's around your temple level. All right, so if you look at the side view, a little bit leaning forward, not straight this way, so go forward a little bit. Okay, so crouch hit the tiger here. Now don't open up this way. When you open up this way, you're exposing your rib for your opponent to hit your ribs. So that's why you go downward and then you go up this way. So you are not exposing your ribs. So go down this way and up this way. All right? And then turn your toe out. Relax your hand. Open up your hands. Right, turn your toe out. And then scoop up. This time your left hand on the outside. Because you're going to do a left kick. After the left heel kick, point out. Excuse me. Bend your knee. Lower your leg. Now turn and face the front. All right, so when you want to turn, after your heel kick, right, bend your knee, lower your standing leg. Now go faster here. So if you turn directly 45 degrees and you turn here, you can face the front very easily. So imagine if you have done your kick and you bend and you manage to only be here. If you put your foot here, turn around, you can't turn back to this side. It's harder for you to turn back to this side. All right. So the technique in this one is after your heel kick, right? Bend your knee, bend your standing leg. Now do a quick one so that it touch here, and you turn another half. So you turn half. All right. So again for kick, then bend your knee, lower your standing leg, go half, then turn another half. And sink down, right hand on the outside. Because one last kick in the right heel kick. Then bend your knee, step forward, punch, parry, and punch. Then you have an apparent close up and push. Sit back, lift up your toe, drop your both hands down, shift your weight to your left leg. Cross hand again. Now that is the end of the third part of the 85 form. So I'm going to do this entire part of the routine from the back view so that you can follow me. All right? Okay, let's say we finish the club hands. We finish with the single whip. So it's facing, if this is your starting point, right? Facing north. This one is north. This is east and west. You're facing the west here for your single whip. All right, make sure your back leg is 45 degrees. Right, bend your back knee, shift your weight back. Turn your toe down, flip your palms up. Push forward, outward, not down, outward. Look at your right arm. Right, lift up your hand, lift up your heel. Turn around, pat, high pat on horse. 高探嘛 high pat on horse, pat down, bring in your leg. Now open up your arms, bring in your leg. Step out diagonally. Pull this in first. Okay, turn your body, pull in and push out. And then look at 45 degrees Right hand on the outside. Stand up tall. Hold your breath and do your toe kick. Turn your toe out 45 degrees. Bend your knee. Lower your standing leg. Step out with your heel. Pull in and push out. Drop your right. Lift up your heel. Left hand on the outside. Stand up tall. And toe kick, left toe kick. Open this up. Bend your knee. Bring in your leg. Bend down. Turn a little bit to the right and turn on this side. Stand up tall. Hold your breath. Breathe out as you kick up. Drop this hand down. Bring up. Bend your arm. Reach out your leg. One brush knee. Turn your toe out. Bring in your leg. Bend your arm. Reach out your leg. Second brush knee. Turn your toe out. Turn this hand. And turn the other way. Pull this one into your waist. Brush knee. And punch. 肘底捶. Punch downward. Shift your weight back. Sit down. Turn to the side first, 90 degrees. And then turn again to 180 degrees. Sink down. Drop your hand. Bring in your leg. Punch out. Reach out. Your weight is on your left leg. Punch out. Pull in your fist as you push out your left hand. Reach out your right fist again. Flip both arms, turn. And as you pull in, turn your toe down. Do your cross punch. Sink down, turn 45 degrees. Pull in your leg, bring in your hand. Step forward, do your punch. Open up your arm. Scoop down. Right hand on the outside. Because you're doing a right heel kick. Bend your knee. Lower your standing leg. Shift your weight to your right leg. Flip your left hand. Reach out diagonally. Open up your arm and pull them in together over rib direct position and your head. Turn and look. Crouch, hit the tiger. 左打虎. Sit back. Okay, from here, don't everything sit back. As you sit back, reach forward. Right? So reach forward. Turn back to the same direction. Hug a ball. Right? Tilt down a little bit. Open up your arm, step forward, and pull in. Another crouch, hit the tiger. Turn your head. Right? Turn your body, scoop. Right hand on the outside. Lift up, do a right heel kick. Bend your knee, reach forward. Pull in, reach out. Look at your left hand, punch down. And up this way. Strike the opponent's ears. Point your toe out, relax your arms. Sink down as you stand up tall. Do your left heel kick. Bend your knee. Sink down. Turn half. Turn the other half. Sink. Stand up tall. Do your right heel kick. Then bend your knee. Punch down. Do your parry. Step forward, parry, and punch. Apparent close-up. 如风似壁. Bend your knee, relax your hand, swing up. Shift your weight to your left leg. Cross hand, 十字手. So you face back this direction. Alright? So, I hope that you have a happy time training your third part of the 85 form. Thank you. Take care.